Hello, it's Ash and welcome back into day 8 of the Runner's Body and Mind Yoga Challenge. We're free for 10 days on YouTube and we've got the whole program 28 days on the Run Better app. If you're interested in that, have a look in the link in the description. Day 8, we are on balance and we are making a start by coming to the top of the mat, and we're just going to start to warm everything up by just having a little bit of a heel raise and then back down, warming up the feet, the ankles, the calf muscles, because we're working into balance. We're working stability and balance, so those muscles that stabilize our body as we go into one leg stance, which again, running is a single leg stance. A single leg stance hop into another single leg stance. That's effectively what it is. Okay, so just elevating those heels, just doing some calf raises, really warming up the lower leg muscles. Breathing as we do this and just sort of settling the body and the brain into this practice. Well, the brain's part of the body, I know that, but that brain-body connection, working up those feet. I'm going to make a start with our first balance shape, and then we're going to try and put some shapes together. The first shape we did last week is tree pose, so we're going to make a start by standing into the left foot. Now we're going to bring the right heel above the ankle and open up that right knee to the side. Hands can rest into the heart with your thumbs like this and create like a sense of tallness from the crown of your head, but not too much stiffness. So there's again that sort of purposefulness, but not too tense. This is step 1, breathe. Step 2, you could place the foot into the lower leg. Or step 3, you could go into the inner thigh. Don't ever press the foot into the knee. Okay, and when you get into your shape that feels right for your body, breathe. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. And really sort of focus on good foot connection from the big toe, so the big toe and the ball of the big toe. Also the little toe and the heel, that's a good foot tripod. Keep breathing. Okay, as you breathe out, slowly bring your hands down, bring your foot down, and then just have a shake out, pedal out. Notice the after effects. Notice if your mind is busy today. If it is, your balance will be challenged. So if you can, just take a big deep breath and sigh some of that stress and tension out, or shake your sillies out. There's a song, shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Okay, right foot, left heel above the ankle. Open that left knee, hands into the heart. Step 1, keep a slight bend in that standing knee. Step 2, into the lower leg. Or step 3, into the inner thigh. Whoa. And breathe. Open up that knee to work into that hip and groin area. And you pick something that's stationary for your gaze so you can focus on that. Relax the jaw and the facial muscles and breathe in a way that's focused but it's still relaxed. Not too tense. Have a soft smile across the face as you embrace the challenge of your balance and creating strength and stability. Okay, and then slowly release the hands, release the foot. Again, shake it out. Body's a lot warmer now. Notice feet and leg muscles are warmer. So now what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and sequence 3 shapes together. Now I'm going to show you the shapes and then we'll try and work them in. So I'll quickly show you them. We're going to try and go for Warrior 3, so different versions of Warrior 3. Then go into like a half moon pose, and from here we're going to try and go into a 4-limb pose. So we're going to try and sequence those 3 together. Okay, so let's make a start. Left foot first. We're going to step that right foot back. We're going to hold a beach ball above your head. And from here, this is step 1 on your tiptoes. Or step 2, you could go bringing that heel up and bring your head and your hands down. Or step 3, roughly to hip height with the head, hands and the heel. Breathe. Okay, take a breath in. As you breathe out now, wherever you are, you're going to start to bring your left hand down towards the sky. Try not to move your head or your upper body. Keep it strong through the abdominal area. Bring the right hand up to the air, up to the sky. And then open up that right hip slightly up to the sky too. Keep breathing. So you can modify this by just bringing it more sort of lower to the floor with the foot like this. Strong through your abdominal area. Okay, take a breath in. As you breathe out, stand up and hands into the heart. Step 1, you can hover the heel up off the floor and sit down slightly. Step 2, you could just place the foot onto the calf muscle. Or step 3, the ankle onto the thigh and sit down into it. Keep breathing. Okay, one more breath in. As you breathe out, stand up, hands above your head. We're going to slowly start to float into that warrior 3, wherever your version was. Okay, take a breath in. As you breathe out, into that half moon pose. Reach the hands up, open up that hip. Take a breath in. As you breathe out into that woo, that falling pose. Sit down into it, take a breath in. As you breathe out, stand up nice and tall. So my foot was on fire then, left foot. Breathe, move around. What did you feel? Shake it out. So fantastic work. So you can see how from last week we've progressed by adding those into a sequence and really challenging from moving from one shape to another with that. So again, there's progression in our balance there. If it felt harder, that's because, again, we've progressed it. Step the right foot forwards. Left toes back, again, beach ball above the head, and then step 1 here. Step 2, hover the foot up off the floor. Step 3, bring the head and the hands and the heel to hip height, breathe. Just settle into the pose for a couple of breaths. Okay, next breath out, bring that right hand down towards the floor, keep the head and chest where they are, left hand up to the sky. Open up that left hip to the sky. So again, the modified version would be, you can go into tiptoes there, or hovering the foot, or again, coming a bit further down. Okay, breathe. From here, as you take your next breath out, stand up tall, bring your left heel up off the floor, hands into your heart, sit down slightly into it as if you're into a chair. This is step 1. Step 2, you can just place the foot onto the calf muscle. Or step 3, into the thigh. Sit down into it and breathe. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. Okay, let's go through that sequence now. So we're going to come back into that warrior 3 by stepping that left foot back, hands above your head into a beach ball. Slowly come down. Wherever you find your balance challenge is just for you. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, go into your half moon pose nice and slowly, hands open, as if you're about to give someone a really big hug. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, sit down into your fall input variation, whichever it is for you. Take a breath in. We've got one more round. As you breathe out into that warrior 3, stay nice and controlled with the breathing. Breathe in as you breathe out into that half moon. Breathe in as you breathe out into that fall limb. Try not to rush. Sit down into it. As you breathe out, slowly stand up and then have a wiggle again. Ooh, it's a slightly different area was burning for me there. Foot was burning as much, but the hip was burning a little bit more. What did you feel? So fantastic work, well done. Have a little bit of a shake out again. Nice and easy. And then I'm just going to progress a little bit again. So just challenging you with this one. Stand into that left foot. And then we're going to bring the right heel up off the floor and create a sense, again, of being tall but not overly tense. Hands rest into your heart. Again, thumbs into your heart. Now from here, this can get challenging. So if you feel dizzy or nauseous at any point, you can just open your eyes. From here, we're going to close your eyes. And this is step 1. Step 2, keep a soft bend in that knee. You can hover that right foot up off the floor with your eyes closed. And it might touch down a few times. It's challenging. Breathe and embrace the challenge. Be smiley and playful with it. Really use the big toe and the little toe and the heel. Relax the shoulders. Nearly there. And then slowly bring the foot down, release, and then just have a shake out, and then just notice how difficult that felt just simply by closing the eyes. And it shows you how much of a visual creature we are, how much we rely on our visual stimulus to keep us balanced. Okay, so it's a good way to challenge our body and to take us into something that's a bit alien, a bit different. So it makes you appreciate your vision. Okay, right foot into the mat, lift the left heel, thumbs into the heart, and then from here, if it's okay, you can close your eyes. This is step 1. Or step 2, hover that heel or the foot off the floor. Breathe. So one side will likely be a lot more stable than the other. Is that right? Again, breathe. Be playful with it. Nearly there. Okay, and then slowly bring the foot down again. Have a little bit of a smile and a playful element with that. How did that feel? Okay, let's take the feet nice and wide and let's have a bend in those knees. And then we're just going to bring the hips backwards and the head over one foot and then the other. Again, really easy. Doesn't have to be too intense. Just stretching the legs, inner thighs and the back of the thighs as we do this. Keep the spine long. If you've enjoyed this video, if you could just give it a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment, let me know how it felt. Again, if you're interested in finding out more about the Run Better app and all of the programs and workouts and tracking your progress on the app, have a look in the link in the description below. Breathe. As we slowly start to come up, have a little bit of a wiggle around. How do you feel now? So you've completed 8 days. Again, if you're on YouTube, we've got day 9 and day 10 to go. If you're going on the app, you've got all of the 28 days left to go. You've got 20 days left to go. So fantastic work. Well done for showing up, and I shall see you tomorrow for day 9.